So should you work your business while you're on vacation? Many of you might have a business like ours, which pretty much can go with you anywhere. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we actually created our business. So we can leave our jobs early and have the kind of business that we can literally take anywhere. For us, that's what true freedom really looks like. But does that mean you should plug into your business while you're on vacation? Now, our answer might surprise you. If you normally watch our videos, you might actually see that we're in a different location today because we're actually doing this live from Maui. But that absolutely does not mean that you should work your business on vacation too. There's a framework we want to walk you through today so that you can find your answer and find out what's going to work best for you. Are you ready to do that? Let's go.
Number 1, does your business actually give you more energy and focus for the day? Do you have purpose or passion for the things that you do?
Yeah, that's a really important question to consider because if you find that you get fueled with energy by even plugging into your business for an hour a day, then that means you'll be able to use that energy for the rest of your day on your vacation. So if your business does fuel you, put a check mark in that box. If not, leave it blank and let's move on to number 2.
So number 2, can you still enjoy yourself when you're unplugged if you bring parts of your business with you?
So for some of you, depending on your personality, actually bringing business with you will actually make it feel like it's impossible to actually enjoy yourself while on vacation. If that's the type of personality you have, please don't fight against it. But if you find that you can lean into your business in the morning or at other intervals during the day when your family's resting, and it won't put any undue stress on you, then definitely check this box. And if not, definitely leave it blank. And just know we're playing to your personality here. There's no right or wrong answers to any of these. But let's move on to number 3.
All right, so number 3 is, do you have someone in place to pick up your slack or a way to work it out so you can get ahead of your work so you don't feel any weird pressure?
So there's 2 parts to this one. The first one is, do you actually have a team that can step up while you're on vacation? Thankfully, here at Modern Leadership, we do. This really helps us to not skip a beat on the weeks that we're actually on vacation. But even if you don't have a team, you can actually prepare for your vacation in advance. That means recording extra videos, moving all of your one-on-one clients, moving all of your coaching calls, and doing whatever you can in advance so that you know you won't have to plug in as much as you normally do while you're on vacation. Remember, we don't want to bring any weird or awkward pressure to us while we're on vacation. That just creates a very stressful time where we get to the end of our vacation and we feel like we didn't even take anything at all. Now, if you've checked the box in 2 out of these 3 questions, we want to share 3 questions that you should ask yourself so you can make sure that your vacation really ends well.
So question number 1 is, if you got to the end of your vacation and you felt like you had the perfect mixture of business and personal time, what would that look like? Question number 2 is, what are some of the things that you absolutely don't want to do, and how can you get that done before your vacation? And question number 3, is there someone else you need to bring on board and incorporate them into the plan?
These are all really great questions because you begin with the end in mind. Let me give you an example of our answers to these questions, because obviously by now you do know that we decided to do some business on our vacation. So if we got to the end of our vacation, what would be the perfect mixture of business and personal? We realize that the habits that we do while we're at home really set us up for success while we're on vacation. So we continue to wake up, and before the kids are up, we work our business for about an hour to an hour and a half. That way we can have the entire rest of the day to do vacation activities with the kids, which is sometimes coming back to the hotel so that we can take an extra nap and let the kids play on their tablets. This is a vacation, right? Number 2, what are some of the things we absolutely don't want to do? Well, we don't want to do live calls because the Wi-Fi is usually shoddy. We also don't want to be tied to doing normal business activities while the kids are up and we can actually go out and have fun. So we remove everything we possibly can and only plug in the morning times. Now, one of the big caveats for us is since we have a business that can literally be taken anywhere, many times we want to do that on vacation so we can show other people what's possible if they truly lean into creating a business like ours, because then it really feels like it's the best of both worlds. And question number 3, is there someone else you have to bring on board into the plan before making these decisions? And the answer is absolutely. Not only do we need to talk and agree, but we also need to make sure that our team understands what we finally decide. Now, you might get to this point and wonder what kind of business we even have that gives us the opportunity to do work from amazing places like here in Maui. For us, that's business and leadership life coaching. If that's something you're interested in, we'll leave you that information in the description below. Now, today we tackled a lot about whether or not you should work while you're on vacation or not, but what do you do when you're home when it comes to setting up and finding the perfect work-life balance? It isn't something you just have to tackle while you're on vacation, but it's even more important when you're working from home. Don't worry, we got you covered. Tap the screen to watch this next video. This is where Teresa and I shared the Entrepreneurship Startup Guide. Thank you for doing what you do out there every single day, and keep leading from the front, leaders. Bye.